So this is Hong Kong, and this here is the Hong Kong Island, and this place here is the place I want to talk about today, also known to most locals, at least the newer generations, as Tin Hau. So why is this place named after Tin Hau, you may ask, and the answer is simple, because the MTR station serving this region is called Tin Hau. And this is seriously not a silly answer, because although the name of the station is not invented itself, most Hong Kongers only refer to a region by the name because the nearby MTR station says so, which is actually not uncommon in the MTR network, such as Prince Edward after Prince Edward Road, Heng Fai Chun after the housing estate built with it. And for Tin Hau, the name comes from the nearby Tin Hau Temple, which there are only 102 of them all over Hong Kong. And by the way, Tin Hau literally means goddess of the sea, which the temple was built to protect the fishermen. As MTR decided to name the station Tin Hau, people started calling here Tin Hau, and its actual name is losing popularity. And what is the actual name? Causeway Bay. And if you are familiar with Hong Kong, you'll find it somewhat confusing. Isn't Causeway Bay supposed to mean here? Indeed, nowadays when most people say Causeway Bay, they refer to this instead of this. Yet, strictly speaking, neither of them is Causeway Bay. As you might have guessed, Causeway Bay should be referring to a body of water, but not this shelter, but this whole region, roughly. The natural coastline at this region was along the nowadays Tung Lo Wan Road, which was then the western end of Shao Kei Wan Road. And in early colonial days, the only structure in Causeway Bay was the causeway, which is exactly where nowadays Causeway Road can be found. And thus the bay is named Causeway Bay in English, though the original Chinese name was Tung Lo Wan, literally means Gong Bay, as locals think the shape of the bay resembles a gong. Surely it's just my way too rough drawing. Anyways, let's move on. In 1883, the colonial government reclaimed the land between the causeway, which is now where the Queen's College, Hong Kong Central Library, Causeway Bay Playground, and the Chinese Recreation Club can be found. Then in the 50s, Victoria Park was built to accommodate the recreational need of increasing population, and finally the western entrance of the Island East Corridor. So, what was the now Causeway Bay called? The East Point. Not to the east of the bay though, but to the east of where the government was, and also now is, Central, or Victoria back then. Even to this day, Causeway Bay is still used by locals to refer to places in Tin Hau, but most of the people would be referring to East Point, which the name has almost vanished except some shopping centers going by East Point and the East Point Road itself. Yet another example of MTR station dominating the name of a Hong Kong place. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little random story of Hong Kong place. Let me know if you like it, and I hope you enjoy it.